Good morning, guys. How you doing? So I'm getting ready now as a professional dog walker to go out and take care of the dogs outside. I think today in Pennsylvania it's going to be 44 degrees. So, yeah. Am I styling? Anyway, so I'm going to share really fast because it's just easier to share faster videos instead of, listening to something really long, and it's just hard. I know it. So here we go. In the Lord, I've been walking 40 years. Am I elevating myself? No. Because I've had my ups and I've had my downs. I never even knew what it meant to surrender yourself in the Lord until maybe after another 15, 20 years walking in the Lord, and how important it is to surrender things over to the Lord. And the choices you had to make, either going to Egypt or staying up on the mountain with the Lord. I'm using that symbolically. In other words, if your friends are going to things that you know that they shouldn't be, but maybe in your mind you're saying, well, they're Christian, they love the Lord, so if they're doing it, I'll do it. No, this is where you need to make these decisions in you, not to go down those paths. There's other things that the Lord has healed me from. Like I used to smoke way back when in my 20s. I didn't like it. And actually, I did like it. And so I was honest with the Lord and said, Lord, I like to smoke, especially after a good meal. But can you make me willing to quit? And before God, I'm standing here telling you, within a couple months, that cigarette dropped me. I didn't drop it. That's surrendering yourself to the Lord. Because the days are short. I'm telling you. And if you look around, there's things happening everywhere that aren't good. In my area, there's a murder every day. And I'm just saying. So it's good to surrender yourself. Are you driving your car and someone just cut you off, or people are going too slow and it's frustrating you and you're just angry at it? You need to surrender that over to the Lord. How about flipping it around and praying for that person that goes by you and saying, get them, Holy Spirit, and just praying for their salvation in Jesus' name. There's a lot of things that we can surrender. I'm learning all the time over to the Lord. And see, this is my word today. Actually, I was going to share something different, but I'll share something even deeper with food. I see that when I eat goodies, and I love ice cream and all that stuff, it actually puts me into denial a lot of times. Why? Because that food is not of the Lord, all right? Whose food am I eating when I'm eating that food that's man-made food? And I know man puts a lot of their stuff in food. But when you partake of something that's of God, his fruit, his vegetables, that keeps you more awake. I'm just telling you, this is a deep thing I'm telling you and sharing it with you right now. Food. When I eat ice cream, it puts me in denial and excuses. I see that about myself. I can be objective with my own self to see that. Not only that, it can put you in a food coma, but just stuff like that. But when you then go in other side and you partake of what God has created for us, it keeps you awake and alert. And praying over your food is very important because you never know what you're eating nowadays, right? Okay, that was really deep. And whatever you do today, God bless. Have a great day. Catch you later.